Man, I'm gonna break the fourth wall. I was breaking the fourth wall for some dudes about the podcast, about
Right.
just content creation in general, and they got their bubble burst. So I just want to go ahead and put it out right now. I know that people look at the podcast or just content is like super realistic. We have a full show. We have time to dive into every single topic the way that we want to dive into every single topic, talk about the nuance, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay.
It could be an indictment on the way that we speak. But this show is produced. I know that's crazy to some people. Like, that's my hot take of the week. This show is
you're
produced.
crazy. That's funny though.
And like, people need to understand that and get over it. And what I mean by that is, somebody said on the last pod, the one that you weren't here, they were like, yeah, so and so didn't elaborate their points. And I was like, well, did you look at, like, in my mind, I'm like, damn, we talked about that for like 40 minutes and it was 6 of us. To be honest with you, I was trying to cut folks off because ain't no way we can really elaborate points.
Mm-hmm.
But they just couldn't accept that as an answer. You can elaborate your points and you don't need that much time. Well, if everybody's countering your point, then it'll never end. But I say all that to say, yeah, we produced the show. We have cutoffs in some conversations. Some conversations we let go a little bit longer. Somebody makes the topics. Sometimes we produce an argument that we don't necessarily believe just to have a conversation. We produce this show, man. I don't know what to tell niggas. That's a hot take because I didn't realize so many people didn't know that. But yes, we do. Produce this show.
Yeah, so I've broken that fourth wall several times on my own streams as well. Not foreign to doing that. I haven't done it in a long time though, but not foreign to doing that, giving niggas the real sauce behind some things. Never going over the top. I say that to say I've said several times about, especially when I was going through my hate comment arc, I 100% would say I think the issue is I don't have a character on the podcast. And I'm not saying everybody is over here literally acting like a dummy type shit, but like everybody plays their role, bro. I don't know how to tell you that. And I think for me personally, I was just the nigga on camera. And a lot of people appreciate it being the nigga on camera, where it's just like, okay, he's like the relatable one, I guess, or something like that. But everybody, like, if everybody was literally just a nigga on camera, hypothetically, the podcast wouldn't work. I'm not trying to disappoint you. I'm not trying to make you feel like anytime I have a take or I'm passionate about something that I'm lying. I don't mean it. Same thing for Damo, same thing for Omar, same thing for Souls. But I mean, any content creator ever will probably just harp this and or beg for us to shut the fuck up. It's literally just a thing. Like your funniest creator does things intentionally. Moments where I guess the episode y'all got cut off, there's moments during this podcast where I knew, all right, I talk a lot. I know I talk a lot. I know I ramble a lot. Doing it right now. But at some point I'm gonna have to shut the fuck up because we got like 5 other topics to do. Like you said, we got to condense this shit in 2 hours and 30 minutes, if not a lot less. We prefer a lot less. When we do 2 hours 30, we literally be backstage.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, my eyes red as hell right now. I don't know
like that's what I be saying. So this shit be chopped, and everybody's not gonna get their shit off. Someone's gonna look like they got hoed. Someone's gonna look like they dick ride. And I ain't gonna lie, for all the hate comments you see, I know you see the comments talking about, hey, bro, these niggas just be following no more. So it's like sometimes shit gonna go down that way, and that's not what's happening.
You know which one that killed me is when they be like, I swear to God, nobody ever challenges Omar on his points. And I was like, I mean, I hear you, but boy, if we challenge literally
the pod
every
would
single
not
point,
end because Omar wouldn't stop talking. I'm an argumentative ass nigga. Every time me and Damo get into it, have you ever noticed how long those segments be? Those are your genuine ones right there. If we did that for every topic, I'm not gonna lie, it would be this. Because me and Omar would not shut the fuck up.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, niggas got better. Niggas got better because at one point in time, I can't remember what it was. One point in time, we cut off the cameras. Like we ended the stream and was like, "Yo, bro, that was so fucking long of a podcast." But it was one time where like niggas was really trying to like, all right, let's let somebody elaborate on their points. And I feel like it probably was Damo. I don't know, but Damo was like, Okay, I see that point. But what about this one? and did that probably like 16 times, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, I probably partook in that one because that sounds like me.
I'm like, come on, bro. Like, and they don't understand too. Because if we present this shit to Mark gonna be like, all right, it's 2 long ass clips. Y'all talked about 2 topics for an hour each.
That's another thing.
2 long ass clips.
Yo, for the short formers that it's the first time seeing the pod. First of all, hi. Second of all, you know how pissed you'd be if instead of all the uploads, it just 1 hour video. Now you, in hindsight, might appreciate it, but you wouldn't. You're gonna see 2 little uploads from this podcast. It was just 2 videos in its entirety that you might as well just watch the full podcast at that point. Fuck out of here, bro. It's produced. I'm not gonna say stage is kind of crazy, but people do things intentionally on platforms. I'm sorry to bust your bubble. When Kai gets sturdy, it's intentional. When like when Aiden does gay shit, it's intentional. Like it's.
And but you know what's funny? I think that's why like Kai ran into some of the issues that he saw when he went to New York is because niggas saw like a Kai reaction and they was like, oh shit, in real life he's actually like that. So when I meet him, he's like that. And not saying that there's a time where he could be like that, but he wasn't like that day. So then they ran up on him and was like, Kai, Kai, look at me, and they thought he was gonna be like, and Kyle was like, yo, stop.
What are you doing?
Please. Are you on a light switch? The light bulb? Get down. Get the fuck down. What the fuck is going on? Oh my gosh. Somebody said, does this apply to Takes in Spaces? No, honestly, but that's why I fuck with like space. That's why I be telling people come to spaces, come to the Discord or whatever. Because I'll sit down and have like a full, thorough conversation with you in those 2 platforms. But if we on here, bro, we got some time limits.
I say, if like imagine on one of them, imagine on the segment. What's that segment you and Damo hate? Oh, the Warriors thing. You know how genuinely long that argument could have went if it wasn't produced.
Oh no. You know which one for real? The Lil Wayne pivot one.
You want to know how I know that's not a should've? What we doing Discord? Like hours, chat, literal hours. We are in that bitch, just the 4 of us. I think Click joined at some point, just shutting it up, bro.
That shit happened 3 times or some shit like that.
3 times for like 4 hours each, dog. We can be talking about it right now. Like, no, bro.
That Lil Wayne pivot one would have been part 1 of the pod. Then Thursday would have been a part 2. Then the next Monday would have been a part 3. Hey, we're back, man. We're talking about Lil Wayne's pivot again. We're gonna lose everybody.
We need to pivot from Wayne. Fuck.
I'm opting out of this conversation.